And I'm going to encourage you to use a prop. If you're choosing to sit on a chair, awesome. Make sure that the soles of your feet are flat, your knees are aligned over your ankles if possible, which is likely to mean that you're seated toward the front of your chair, which means that you're going to be forced to engage your core to find a nice neutral alignment. You can always put a pillow or something else rolled up behind your back to support. If you're choosing to be on the ground, I am going to encourage you to use, again, some kind of prop to sit up onto to elevate the pelvis and encourage you a more easeful spine, especially in hips and knees. And if you are like me, you may want to prop underneath one or both of your knees to alleviate any strain in a knee or a hip. So please listen carefully to the way that your body is speaking to you. Welcome, Stacy. So thank you all so very much for choosing to take care of yourselves today, remembering that as we focus inward and allow ourselves this quiet time, it is really a powerful shift of vibration that affects not only ourselves but all of the people that we will then be in contact with. So you can see the ripples of your own serenity flowing outward as you continue to draw your attention inward during this sacred time and space that you've chosen to be in a space of integration. All right, so we're all muted, and I invite you to use your hands now in a gesture that feels grounding for you. I'm going to invite, if it feels natural to you, to place your right hand across the right side of your chest and the left hand on top of this. So this is actually a mudra referred to as Hridaya mudra, the seat of the spiritual heart. So let's hold ourselves tenderly if it feels genuine and comfortable for you to do so. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, by all means, rest your hands in a more natural and organic way. So I'll invite you to close your eyes and shift your attention inward to the sound and sensation of your breath. And as you do so, begin to shift your attention into the space of your body, observing from this internal lens the landscape of sensation and breath. Just welcoming yourself into this sacred time and space that you have set aside today. Bringing your palms together now in a classic prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Rest your chin towards your chest and take another couple of breaths here. In this moment, I invite you to settle into an intention, a shared intention today of listening even more closely to the quiet voice within. One more deep breath in through the nose. We're going to exhale through the mouth. Just sigh it out. Interlace the fingers now and start to press the palms forward. We'll take a few breaths here with the arms at about shoulder height and the spine rounding, creating a little C curve in the spine. The belly button pulls back. The tailbone curls forward. The chin is neutral and the back of the neck is long. And we're allowing for just a few more breaths here as you invite the flow of the breath toward the back of the lungs. Settling your attention fully to the sound and sensation of the breath. On an inhale, float the arms overhead, reaching up. On an exhale, rest the hands behind the head, relax the shoulders. On an inhale, open the elbows wide. On an exhale, curl the elbows together. On an inhale, open the elbows wide again. And on an exhale, reach the palms overhead, stretch tall. Inhale to open up the armpits and lift the rib cage a little higher. And exhale, round the spine now. Curl tailbone forward, press palms forward, pull belly button back. Inhale, arms overhead. Let's repeat. Exhale, hands behind the head. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, open the elbows wide. And exhale, curl the elbows together. Inhale, open the elbows wide. Exhale, press the palms overhead, reach tall. Inhale, stretch a little taller. Exhale, round the spine. Press the palms forward, curl the tailbone toward the heels. One last time. Inhale, arms overhead, reach up. Exhale, hands behind the head, relax the shoulders. Inhale, open the elbows wide. Exhale, curl the elbows together. Draw the chin gently towards the chest. Inhale, open the elbows wide again. Exhale, press the palms overhead. Stay with me here. Inhale, stretch and elevate the heart and the rib cage. Keep that sense of spaciousness as you exhale to rotate towards your right. Left hand crosses. Left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder draws back. The pelvis remains neutral. So there may be a subtle lift of the left hip or sit bone. Let's bring that sit bone back into neutral. Drop it down and invite the rotation to happen simply from the waistline. Float the chin now from shoulder to shoulder gently. Inhaling in one direction. Exhaling in the other. Relax everything from the waist down. Relax the shoulders a little bit more. Just a few more breaths here. Nice and easy. Shoulders dropping away from the ears. Chin floating from side to side. Let's anchor the chin back forward. And then on an in-breath, float the arms overhead. We're going to make a big rainbow arc with our arms up, back through center as the torso rotates to center. And exhale in the other direction. The arms drop down. Right hand towards left knee. Left hand subtly behind you. We're rotating the right shoulder forward, the left shoulder back. They're dropping down away from the ears. And once again, we're floating the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Just keep it easy. Breathing deeply here. So we're not straining to pull the chin all the way to the shoulder. We're just letting the head float. We're keeping the neck in a nice, spacious exploration of range of motion. We're not expecting a range of motion. We're just being with what is. Breathing deeply, honoring your body wisdom. Returning the chin forward. On an in-breath, the arms are going to float overhead. We're pausing with the arms up. The spine comes back to neutral. On an exhale, left hand drops to your side. Right arm falls overhead. Reaching through the right arm, we're going to circle it across the front of the body and push off of the left hand, landing on the right as the left arm comes up and over. So let's just have fun with it. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, fall into that hand. Push off the hand. Give yourself a little momentum as you float up and over in the other direction. It doesn't need to look like what I'm doing. Let it be what's natural for you. Inviting some nice, gentle stretching, some range of motion in the shoulders. Let it feel good. Just allow. Breathing deeply. Focusing on the breath. Notice, is the pelvis staying neutral? Is there a float of one sit bone as you reach in the opposite direction? What does it feel like if you reach that sit bone back down towards the earth and open up the hips and the low back a little bit more intentionally? Stay with it for a few more breaths. Keep your attention internal. Let the arms flow. Let the breath move. Let the spine fall from side to side. Grounded from the waist down. Wonderful. With your next inhale, float the arms out to the side. Align the spine, crown over tail. Readjust yourself. Maybe the knees need a little adjustment. The ankles need an adjustment. Give yourself permission to seek ease. Extend the arms open and use the shoulder blades as if you are squeezing them together. In fact, you could imagine the shoulder blades kissing one another behind the heart. So we're activating the back, the upper spine, the scapula, the shoulder blades are coming together behind the heart, even as you stretch the arms open. So you can imagine that you are holding the arms up with your back muscles. Draw the belly button in and up. Engage the core strongly. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Extending the arms, opening up your wingspan. On an exhale, we're going to wrap right elbow under left. And we're going to take the arms in front of us. Elbows are going to rise up towards shoulder height, if that works for you. Not if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And the hands are going to come towards each other, maybe, and away from the face, maybe. So I'm going to rotate sideways just so that you have a little different view of the angles here. This is where you might be finding yourself, but it might look more like this. Honor your body wisdom. The idea here is that we are actually encouraging the elbows forward and separating the shoulder blades. Sometimes it doesn't work to cross the elbows, and if that's the case, maybe you're just bringing the elbows together at the same height. So just take a couple more breaths here. I know it's a lot for the shoulders. It's an important stretch. We're going to fatigue those muscles with the intention of inviting them to relax a little bit more. Take a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Release the arms. Sweep them all the way out and up. Take the hands. Drop them across the tops of the arms or the elbows. And here, we're going to gently draw the elbows towards the wall behind you. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and just see what's available to you here. We're opening up the shoulders. We're opening up the tricep muscles. Honor your body wisdom. Avoid jutting the chin forward. So instead of doing this to get the elbows back, bring the chin and the head over in alignment with the rest of the spine and just work on bringing the elbows back. Shoulders dropping, elbows drawing back. Honor your body wisdom. Keep the abdominal wall lifted, the spine aligned. Just another breath or two here. Feel the spaciousness and expansion of your lungs. Big breaths here. Wonderful. Release the arms. Take them behind you. Place the fingertips at the floor behind you, or interlace the fingers if that makes sense to you. Stretch the arms back in a way that feels satisfying, like a relief for those shoulders. It might even feel good to spill the chin towards the chest. Breathe deeply. Honor your body wisdom. Explore what feels exactly right to you and your shoulders in this breath in this moment. Remember, we've done a pretty good job fatiguing those muscles in the shoulders, and it's in this position of, in this situation where the muscles are fatigued, that you actually have a chance of getting a little bit more space and length in those muscles. So take another moment, allow for surrender in the shoulders. Use your arms to draw the shoulders down and back. And then release. Place the hands across the knees. Pause for a moment. Maybe it feels natural to you to just wiggle the shoulders a little bit and get some movement. And simply, in stillness for just a breath or two, notice how things are feeling in your neck and your shoulders. Continuing to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. I'm going to encourage you to move into your neck gently here. So we're going to start by dropping the chin towards the chest and then rolling the head slowly from side to side. So the range of motion, again, may be very subtle. Please allow for subtlety. The head is rolling gently, ear to shoulder on the in-breath, chin to chest on the out-breath. The head is falling to gravity, and you may allow for the shoulders to relax and roll a little bit more from side to side. In other words, the weight of the skull is subtly pulling the upper spine, and the shoulders are just responding naturally. Allow for the possibility that rolling the head from side to side for a little longer is perfect for you. You might also consider the possibility of rolling the head in a full circle. And again, that may be very subtle. Maybe you're simply drawing a circle with your nose in front of you, and the head does not even go into the back space. Listen to your neck. Trust your body. Breathe deeply and explore with curiosity and compassion. Breathing deeply, pausing any place that might want extra attention or extra breath. Trusting your own body wisdom and reversing direction. Taking your time. As we hear the little pops and cracks along the cervical spine, Have no fear. It's very natural and appropriate as freshly oxygenated fluids are being moved and welcomed into the cervical spine. And oftentimes, the sound that we think is bones cracking is more often the ligaments kind of moving against the bones. And it's all good. The more movement we can bring into the space, the more oxygen and fluid moves into this space. That's the name of the game. Keep it moving. Keep it fluid. Relax the arms, relax the elbows, relax the hands, relax the shoulders. Take just a couple more breaths here, moving the neck any which way feels good to you. Let the right ear rest towards the right shoulder and rest the right hand across the top of the left shoulder. Just a few more breaths, encouraging even more space between the left earlobe and the top of the left shoulder. We're using the right hand as a sandbag on top of the left shoulder. We might not be pushing down as much as we're just resting the weight of the arm. Hand on left shoulder, right ear dropping towards right shoulder. If this doesn't feel right to you, just skip the arm altogether and let the head fall. Turn the chin down towards the right shoulder. Find a new angle of access for just a couple more breaths. And if it feels good to you, use your right hand on that left trapezius muscle and dig in a little bit. There might be a spot that wants a little acupressure or a little squeeze. Give yourself permission to trust what the body is calling for. Breathe more deeply. Stay curious. Remember, subtle is often ideal for the body. Doesn't need to be extreme. Slowly releasing chin to chest. Right arm drops into your lap. Allow for subtle movement from side to side. Again, subtle is the name of the game here. Let the head swing gently from side to side until you're feeling ready to rest left ear towards left shoulder. Follow your inner wisdom. You may feel the natural urge to exhale through the mouth, force a yawn, let out some sound, go for it. My left hand is now resting on my right shoulder like a little sandbag. Let the shoulders keep dropping to gravity. Breathing deeply, trusting your body wisdom. Taking this extra time to open up the neck, to relax the muscles around the shoulders, is so essential to our own access to the quiet whispers of our heart, our true voice. Let the chin drop down towards the left shoulder. In fact, we can consider the neck as a bridge or a conduit between the head brain and the heart brain. And if there's a lot of tension or held energetic residue in the neck and the shoulders, it's quite common and natural that our head is going to speak louder and overwhelm the quiet voice of the heart. So by clearing some space here, releasing some energetic residue, we give ourselves half a chance to actually hear the whispers of the heart. Rest the chin towards the chest. Interlace the hands behind the back or simply reach the hands behind you. Take just another breath or two, drawing the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Keep opening up the space between the earlobes and the tops of the shoulders. And with the shoulders drawing downward, slowly elevate the crown of the head, drawing the chin in. So it's like chin to throat. Not that we're dropping the head, but we're bringing the chin to a neutral position where the crown of the head is neutrally aligned above the spine. And now let's just relax everything. Find neutral, relax the shoulders, move them out, wiggle them out. And then pause in stillness once again and just observe the flow of the breath, the sensations in the body. And you might just very subtly shift the chin from shoulder to shoulder and notice how the neck feels now. Again, we're not pushing or straining, we're just exploring spaciousness. Fantastic. Give yourself a chance to sigh it out again and wiggle out the shoulders. And let's make our way now into some hip releasing. So if it's possible for you to make your way onto your back, either onto a couch, a bed, or the floor, that would be awesome. If it doesn't work for you to lay on your back, I'll guide you with some modifications to be done seated in a chair. So if you're comfortable getting onto your back, go ahead and do so. You might even use a blanket or something extra underneath your spine. Please be compassionate, curious, and loving to yourself here. And we will enjoy a moment just lying on our backs, bending our knees, and giving ourselves a little hug. You might even feel the natural urge to just kind of gently rock from side to side a little bit. Again, subtle is ideal. Body loves subtle. Relax the shoulders. Let the head spill from side to side. Maybe if the knees are reaching slightly to the left, the nose reaches slightly to the right. Maybe stillness is better for you. Honor your body wisdom. Stay with the breath. Continue to allow the ebb and flow of your breath to guide you. You're doing great. Let's place the sole of the left foot flat on the floor and cross the right ankle over the left knee. So we're making a little figure 4 shape with the legs, and we're going to use, keeping the right foot flexed, we're going to use the right hand and gently encourage the right knee away from the body. Now, if you start to feel more sensation in your right knee than your right hip, bring your right foot further to the left. Cross further over that left leg. This will decrease the torque in the knee. And again, I'm going to encourage you to keep the right foot flexed. That also will stabilize the knee. Let's keep the focus in the external rotation of that right hip. Left foot anchors down to the earth. Abdominal wall draws down towards the earth. And we're gently encouraging the right knee away from the body. This may be perfectly satisfying for you. And if you desire a deeper access to the right hip, place the left foot on a block, or use the right hand through the hole between the legs and capture the left hand on the other side around the left knee or thigh or shin bone. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, relax the tongue, relax the forehead, relax the eyeballs, relax the scalp. For me, it feels very natural and satisfying to create a subtle rock from side to side here. Maybe that feels good to you too. Honor your body wisdom. Focusing in the right hip, breathing deeply and keeping your focus on the right hip. You'll find that if you maintain your focus on the right hip, that you'll actually feel a sensation that the right hip is receiving the breath, even though there isn't a lung in your right hip. Just keep focusing your attention in that space and allow for the potential that that right hip can receive the benefit of your deep, expansive breath. Each time you exhale, you may find your way deeper into that hip release. And we'll take just a few more breaths here, staying curious, avoiding unnecessary muscular tension in the jaw, in the shoulders, in the forehead, in the scalp. Keep checking in with yourself, letting the head spill from side to side, allowing for the release of the breath through the mouth, forcing a yawn, letting go in the jaw. Releasing sound can be a very effective way of releasing muscular tension in the rest of the body, particularly the hips. Let's go ahead and place the left foot flat on the floor. And now we're going to cross the right knee on top of the left knee to knee here. Arms are going to open out like wings. We're going to press down into the floor with the left foot and shift the pelvis slightly to the right. So that means you're literally potentially even elevating the pelvis slightly and letting the hips swing subtly to the right, resting the hips towards the right side of the mat. Now, roll the knees to the left. The right hip stacks on top of the left hip more easily this way. The right shoulder is going to come off the mat naturally. You're going to use a pillow, a block, or some extra prop underneath the right elbow so there's no strain in the right shoulder. Relax the hips, relax the groins, relax the spine. Focus the fullness of your breath in the right side of your body now. Relax the limbs to gravity and fill the right side of your body with your breath. Each time you exhale, allow for even more surrender, dropping muscular tension even more with each exhale. Once again, I'm going to encourage you to let the breath fall from the mouth, to force a yawn, stick out your tongue, let out some sound. Let it feel good. On an exhale, think belly button to spine. Reconnect your left foot to the floor. Squeeze the knees together and slowly roll back to neutral. Release the right foot. Open or reset the pelvis and open the feet to the side edges of the mat and allow for a little windshield wiper motion. Nice and easy. Just let the pelvis rock. Let the knees fall. Feel whatever there is to feel in the hips. Notice any differences in the right hip and the left hip, and just be present with what is. No commentary needed. No judgment, just acceptance, awareness. And let's bring the soles of the feet back towards the floor. Knees are aligned over the ankles. Left ankle now crosses right knee. Let's move into the left hip. So again, I'm encouraging the left foot to stay flexed. The left hand encourages the left knee away from the body. You're sliding the left foot further to the right in order to decrease the torque in the left knee, focusing on the left hip. Head is heavy, shoulders are relaxed. Maybe you're elevating the right foot for deeper access to the left hip. Maybe the left hand goes through the hole between the legs and you're capturing the right fingers around the right knee or behind the right thigh. Return your attention to the shoulders, the jaw, the tongue, the forehead, the eyeballs, the scalp. Notice with celebration when the body wants to exhale more through the mouth, and encourage it. Allow for more release of energetic residue. Allow for subtle rocking. Allow for deeper access to the left hip. Keeping the focus on the breath and the left hip. Relaxing to the best of your ability with each exhale. Head is heavy. Shoulders are relaxed. Left foot is flexed. Got this satisfying rocking happening if that works for you. We're deepening access to the left hip. Staying curious, breathing deeply. As it feels complete for you, right foot finds the floor, left knee crosses right knee, arms open out like wings. We push into the floor with the right foot. We slide the hips to the left and the knees roll to the right. Left hip stacks on top of right hip. Left elbow comes off the mat. Left shoulder is likely off the mat. Stabilize under the left elbow. Avoid strain in the left shoulder. Stabilize so that you can more effectively surrender. Relax a little bit more with each exhale. Soften the jaws, soften the forehead, soften the shoulders, soften the groins. Relax, relax, relax. Deep oceanic breathing. Again, you may feel the organic desire to exhale through the mouth, sigh it out, yawn it out, release some sound. On an exhale, gather the belly button to the spine. Squeeze the knees together as you press into the floor with the right foot to roll back carefully. Release the left foot to the floor, reset the pelvis, and gather the knees into the chest when you're ready. Give yourself a little rock and another little hug. Relax the shoulders, and on an in-breath, fill the back of your body with your breath. Send the breath to the back of the lungs. Feel the breath expand against the earth beneath you. On the exhale, draw belly button to spine, perineum in and up, aka Kegel, and gently draw the chin towards the chest, the nose towards the knees if that feels safe in your neck. Shoulders stay relaxed. Release. Take another deep breath in. Let everything go. Exhale one more time. Contract belly button to spine, perineum in and up, chin to chest, employing all three energy seals in the body. Pull it all in, push it all out, and then release. Stretch the arms up to the sky. Shake out the legs. Shake out the arms. Do a little dead bug dance. Shake the arms and the legs so much that you're feeling the muscles flop about. It should feel kind of good. To me, it feels a bit like a massage to get those muscles moving like that. Take another breath or two here, and when you feel complete, my invitation to you is to simply puddle out now, to just completely relax the body. Maybe that means that it's time to just pull in a prop under the knees. Maybe you'd rather actually let the arms and the legs starfish out completely. Maybe you'd like something even more substantial under the lower leg bones, like a coffee table or a chair. Whatever might be nearby, if that feels like the right thing for you. And this is where we drop into stillness now. You have explored moving the spine, releasing the hips, releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck. You've done your part, as they say, meeting the universe halfway, really tapping into the connectivity of your breath, your mind, and your body. And now you're laying on your back, completely relaxed. You're laying on your back now, completely relaxed. And you're going to rest in stillness. This is your opportunity to surrender to the 0 point state. This is a space of pure potential. And this is your time to seed whatever it is that you desire in this moment, in this breath, in this body, remembering that as within, so without. Remember those ripples I spoke of at the beginning of our practice. Let yourself fall into this ocean of serenity now. It's possible that you have time and space in your day to remain in this restorative arrangement. If that's the case, please feel free to do so. If you're feeling like it's time to transition, allow your breath to reanimate fingers and toes. Gather your knees to your chest and very slowly roll to one side, finding yourself returning to a seated position with care. We can complete our practice briefly by bringing the palms back to our prayer position, Anjali Mudra, resting chin to chest and taking a deep breath in through the nose and a big exhale through the mouth. Acknowledging your own inner wisdom with gratitude for its guidance to this very point in time and space. And inviting the intention of continuing to listen to the quiet voice from within and to allow for these quiet moments with yourself as you move into the rest of your day. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.